Okay, so it is Friday night and I want to go relax. So this is going to be short and sweet, okay? Gotta do some JavaScript challenges. So hello, name, or world. Let's see what that one's about. Define a method, hello, that returns hello name to a given name, or says hello world if name is not given, or passed as an empty string. Okay? Assuming that name is a string and it checks for user typos to return a name with the first capital letter. Name is a string and it checks for user typos to return a name with the first capital letter, capital X. Okay. Example. Hello, John. I think what they're saying here is that I don't have to worry about capitalization and such. I think that's what they're trying to say. So hello, John becomes hello, John. Oh, or they might be saying that they want me to check for it. Okay, I can do that too. Hello, Alice becomes hello, Alice. And then hello blank becomes hello world, or hello empty string becomes hello world. Okay. Let's give this one a try. Okay, so hello name. Return whatever it is. So there's a few conditions we have to do here. Well, first of all, it's going to return hello. So it's going to return a hello. I'm using these guys because you know what? That's not going to work. I'm going to do this as a variable. Return greeting. I'm going to call that greeting. Let greeting. It's going to start as an empty string. Okay. And then greeting is going to be hello. And then this is the syntax I want here. Hello, whatever the name is. I mean, right now I'll just do hello name. But that's not going to cut it because I have to do some checks. One is if a name is passed, then I need to be sure it's in the right format. So the first letter is capitalized and none of the other letters are. And then in the next case, I have to make sure that it's an empty string or nothing or null. It's going to be world. So, I mean, let's do that first. So if name is equal to null, if there's no name or name is equal to an empty string, I'm going to call this final name here. Final name. Initializing the variables at the top is nice, just to keep them all organized. Make sure I don't forget them. So let final name equal, it's going to be an empty string for now. It's going to be something. Yep. So anyway, if there's no name or if name is equal to an empty string, then I'm going to say that final name equals world. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. So that should meet these two tests here, if it's empty or if there's no name or if it's an empty string. So that should be fine. Oh, I don't have a comma here. Boop. and I need an exclamation point here as well. Whoop. There we go. Returns hello world. Yep. So that should do that. So now what I need to do is take, if there is a name, I need to make it capitalized in the right places. So first thing I'm going to do, so if there's no name, or if that was that, and then I will say else, because if there is something passed, then this is what I want it to do. Else I'm going to take name. How do you, there's two caps and there's, let's look at string methods here. Because I know there's two, no, not two caps, two uppercase. That's what it's called. Remembering all these different methods is something here. So there's two uppercase, so I assume there's also two lowercase, right? Let's look at that. To lowercase JavaScript. Yeah, so there's to uppercase and to lowercase. See, hello world, very common. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to say else, wait, let's look at the syntax here again. String to lowercase. So I'm going to say name to lower. I'm so used to the autocomplete in Visual Studio Code that I just expected it to fill it in, and it didn't. So I just had to write it out. Poor me. Such a lazy developer. That's one of our best attributes is laziness. Okay, so name to lowercase. So that if there are any random capital letters in there, that should fix that. But then after I make it to lowercase, well, let's see. I want to make sure I assign final name here. Final name is going to be name to lowercase, but then I want to say char at 0 to uppercase. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. Char at JavaScript, so let's look that up. Yeah, string char at 0. And that's the index of, 0 is always the first index, even though it's 0. Position 1. So first I'm going to do to lowercase, and then I'm going to just continue here and do char at 0. I think this is going to work. Whoops. Not if I do typos, it won't work. To uppercase. Okay, so in other words, if there is a name, then we're going to say that final name is that name to lowercase, but then char at 0 to uppercase. So I'm pretty sure that is all I need to do. And I assign greeting here. Greeting here to be hello final name, and greeting, return greeting. So let's give it a test run here. Uh-oh, I passed to and failed to. So let's see what happened here. What did I fail? So I passed the hello world ones. Okay, so that's good. But when given Alice, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. All I got was the capital letter back. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I wondered if I was going to run into trouble by just trying to string all these things together here. Okay, so what I want is so this is going to put all the letters to 0. All the letters to 0. Man, I'm tired. To lowercase. All the letters to lowercase. So I know that is doing what it needs to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to do name 0 to uppercase. Yeah, I suppose I need to, since it's just returning the first letter, I suppose I might have to split it and then capitalize the first letter, and then join it again. Name to lowercase. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Final name, name to lowercase. Okay, so now I'm going to do final name split. And this is going to split the whole thing into an array. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to capitalize the first. There's probably a simpler way to do this, because I had the 0. So if I get 0 and I capitalize it, then all I have to do is concatenate. Oh, I know, I could do slice. Slice would give me all the rest of the letters from index 1, and then I can concatenate them together. That would be better. I like that better. That's easier than splitting and joining and such. Okay, so what did I do? I said name char at 0 to uppercase. Whoops. See, there's always multiple ways of doing things in coding, so it's always, yeah. You can make it work in lots of complicated ways, or you can find a very simple solution. And usually when I look at the solutions after something like that, they're so much simpler than what I came up with. But it's great because it's a learning experience. I'm like, whoa, these people really know what they're doing. It's awesome. Okay, I hope to be there myself someday. One reason I'm doing this. Now I'm losing my track of my train of thought. Okay, so to lowercase, so I'm not going to call this final name anymore. I'm going to say let lower name, why not? Name to lowercase. And then let first letter equals name to uppercase. Name 0 to uppercase. Yeah, I'm doing lots of steps here. That's okay. So I've got the first letter. Oh yeah, I was going to use slice. That's what I was going to do. So I'm going to do lower name dot slice from index 1. I mean, and I could have sliced first and then done to lowercase, but you know, lower letters. Naming things is fun. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is final name. Final name is going to be equal to first letter plus lower letters. And that should do it. I can't wait to see the simpler answers. Okay, let's see if that did it. Test again. And I passed this time. Hooray! All right, attempt. And I did it. Hooray, hooray. So now I want to see the simpler solutions because I'm betting there's simpler ones. Okay. So this guy made it very concise. Just use an arrow function, even remove name. Like, I think they probably do this because there's probably some algorithm that finds the solution that has the least number of characters or something. I mean, I wouldn't see why else they would change their variables to just a single letter besides that, because actually having name in there makes more sense, just in terms of readability. Sometimes developers are too smart for their own good. Okay, so hello, and then it's ask. Okay, so we used a so it's basically checking here to see a tertiary statement to see if S exists or if it's truthy. It's truthy, and if it is, then we're gonna do name at index 0 to uppercase. Okay. And plus, so concatenating, name slice. So I did sliced into lowercase, and if not, like this is the else basically, return world. So yeah, that was pretty much what I did, except much more concise syntax. It's mostly the syntax that's different in this case. So great. And if I had taken more time to go back to my solution and be like, how can I simplify this? I probably could have, but I got it working and I want to go watch a movie now. So I'm done. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a good weekend.